Rolling Easy here, back in the Easy Garage. Okay, I found a way, or found something to do with this case that I bought. I put all my Sizzler cars in there, all my loose Sizzlers, and I thought this would be a good time to make a video and explain to some of the newer collectors what a redline Sizzler actually is. Now, none of these have been restored. They've just been cleaned up and debatteried, and that's how they are. I'm going to put you on the stand here, and we will look, and I will explain what a Sizzler, redline Sizzler car is for you new collectors. Some of you old school know what they are. And let's get started. Let's bring this down, and I will show you. Well, like I said, none of those were restored. Here's one restored, and I did this car, oh gosh, it's been 15, 18 years ago. And I restored this one. Now the wheels in the front have more of a basic redline wheel, which doesn't belong. It should have a cap wheel. And this back wheel, well, we'll get into restoring them later. But this one's cleaned up. Little Mustang 302 Boss Mustang. And let's look at what a Sizzler is. A Sizzler car, here's one rough, beat up condition, broken plastic, and after they're cleaned, because of the battery acid, some of those are very nice. Different colors hold the paint, but some of them from the battery acid, they turn a white plastic. These are plastic body cars from the redline era. They came out in 1970, and they were discontinued in 1978. And here's what I was talking about, the little cap wheels in the front. They use the cap wheels just like on the red lines, but the rear tires on all these Sizzlers are a special tire. They have a little piece of rubber on them, and they were set up like almost like a slot car. If you guys had the slot cars, this is a Tyco slot car, and they all had the little batteries, or the little, well, Sizzlers have batteries, but they all had the electric motor, and slot cars ran on a track, and that provided your power, where Sizzlers ran with batteries, and there were two types of batteries. There was a battery like this that would go in there. Now all my Sizzlers, the batteries are removed. I kept these to show you. These are the two types of batteries that are in the Sizzlers. There's a little short, narrow one and a fat, chubby one. And if you find these cars, what you want to do is remove the battery, because all the battery acid tears all this stuff up from the years. Remember, these are from 1970 to 78. And the corrosion, and look what it does to the bodies. And I know a lot of high-end collectors, they won't even touch a Sizzler. They don't want nothing to do with them. That acid will ruin some of your redline cars. I've seen cases opened where there was a couple Sizzlers in the case with the cars, and just destroyed some mint high-end cars. But these cars are a different animal. They had a little switch on the bottom, and there was a way to charge them. There was 3 ways to charge them. And we will get into the chargers in another video, but I want to show you what they were. They were, let's see, 1970s. They came. This is how you would have bought them, in a little cube like this. Little plexiglass cube. and a little paper insert, and you would take it out, and they had little rubber bands holding, but the battery acid would destroy the rubber bands and destroy a lot of this packaging. Is very tough to find now. But that's how they would come. Now they did come back in 2007 for Target only. They were Target exclusives. And I haven't found anything different except this little dimple on the top. But the plastic itself is the same, besides a little sticker they added to it. But you can tell from an original, you'll see right here, it tells the model of the car, what should be in there. Where this one had the little Hot Wheels logo there, a little slight differences on the packages. And back in the 70s, these were for children 3 and up. Could play with these. And I don't know if the kids got slower through the years, but these newer ones at Target were ages 5 and up. I don't know, I don't understand. Maybe kids are a little slower and don't understand how to play with well, these aren't die cast, they're plastic, but I don't know if they know how to play with cars and stay off their computers. You can see the back of the packages are a little different there. Now, there were 12 different models for Target in these boxes. And they had a couple different color variations, so there's more, but not many. Not like these other Sizzlers had multiple colors. And they did them basically like red lines back in the 70s. There was probably 4, 5, 6, 8 different colors. Now, if you're restoring these, remember they're plastic bodies. So you're not painting them silver base coat and your candy over them. They're more of a pearl white base is how you want to do it. And then do your candy over a pearl white base. But anyway, we'll get into all that. I just want to explain what a Sizzler is actually like. 1978. I have one down there. Very rare cars to find. They're pretty pricey. Unrestored Sizzlers. This one's probably not worth much because it's broken, but you can get them between $15, $30 is fair. Unrestored, don't forget, get in there, get that battery out, clean them up, get the acid off of them, keep them away from your good cars. But yeah, about $30 unrestored, and then restore them. You know, you'd have to get the battery running or a new battery, get the motor running, clean the tires up, the wheels, and I'll show you how to restore the redline wheels on these, which is fairly simple. The night riding Sizzlers are very expensive. They range probably $70 and up unrestored. All of the models in 1976. I don't have one handy, but there's one down there, a Mustang. There was, let's see, I got some notes. There were only 6 in the lineup for 1976, and they were done in chrome and gold. So you would either have a chrome one or a gold one, and the Mustang Boss Hoss was one of them. You could get it in chrome or gold, and a van that came out. They called it the Bantam, which is a fairly common car to find. But yeah, you could they were great. They didn't have to run on a track. You could charge them up. They could run in your kitchen, your living room. You know, now people have vinyl floors. We had terrazzo floors. And if you younger people don't know what terrazzo is, that's a whole nother video there. You have to look that up online too. Got a little prehistoric video here. Look up terrazzo floors, and that's what I used to run my Sizzlers on. Through the kitchen, through the living room, through the dining room, But you could run them without a track, without any power. You would charge them up through this hole here. I'll show you how to charge them. I'll show you the 3 different ways they had to charge the Sizzlers. But I wanted to give you an insight of what actually a Sizzler is. You know, you new guys might hear about it, redline Sizzlers, and not be aware of actually what one is. But those are what they are. I showed you the cubes. I showed you that. I'm going to, next Sizzler video, I'll show you how we charge them. And then we'll get into how they're restored. But until then, I want to thank you guys all for watching, subscribing to me, share these videos. We just got the new cell tower up next door, and I would like to do some live videos. That'd be great. So make sure you share these videos so I get the subscribers. We can go live. I can answer questions and whatnot. Anyway, thanks for watching. Stay easy. Keep on turning Hot Wheels.